We're waiting on you, Jay.
So terrifying.
I'm immediately angry. Immediately. Like, I hate you right now.
I'm just going to go with the floating head. Looks like I'm great view.
Okay.
Look at this.
Oh, God. Terrifying.
We all need to do this every week. This is our new thing.
Don't do this every week. You
This
two
is our
ugly
new
girls
thing.
just concentrate on your face.
Fucking great. I don't have any hair. We're doing this every week. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Look at
So-
you there.
I'm going to have to get in a dark room.
The PWTBL boys are back, minus James.
Again.
As always.
Well, we suck as a group.
Look at the tweet.
James is alive.
Look at the tweet.
We suck as a group.
What, Frank, read it out loud.
Oh, what the tweet says?
Yeah.
It says episode 12, we're back. And it says episode 4 of Where is James Grande? Or
That's
Where
right.
is the real Grande.
Besides the point. This time we're going to delve into some interesting stuff. I mean, we're 6 days late, but you can blame that on, our terrible planning.
Yeah.
Super Bowl reaction to
We'll get back on track.
one of the best, if not the best, games of all time, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Followed by some talk about the number one consensus prospect generally, Myles Garrett out of A&M. And then some talk about what the fuck is going on at the Garden with the Knicks legend, Charles Oakley. And then Brian has a question he would like to put up, and it will be on the polls later for answers. So,
Wait,
without any
by the
further
way, the food polls haven't been up for a couple weeks. They're going to start going up next week. I will start taking care of that.
Yeah, Frank, you handle the food.
Yeah. Does anybody know why
Somebody doesn't
black
want to put a
gay
poll up.
slay is trending on Twitter? Why is that a thing? What does that
What's
mean?
trending on Twitter?
Black gay slay. What is that? What is that?
Brian, that's all about you, buddy.
Oh, okay. Why is this?
All
All
about
right. Well, let's actually start what we're going to talk about with Super Bowl reactions. As Jesse said, to one of the best Super Bowls ever. The Patriots overcome a 25-point deficit halfway through the third quarter.
Is it the best Super Bowl ever, though?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think
Best
of any
Super Bowl of
Super
our
Bowl I've ever
lifetime.
watched. Yeah, I think that's the best one I've ever watched. And it was an incredible game. I mean, even when it was 21-0 and then 28-3, I was like, this isn't over. Like,
No.
like not there wasn't one like it's unbelievable. And it's ridiculous that you can't count out Tom Brady in a game like that. That is a 25-point lead with 20-ish minutes left, and he comes back, and it's unbelievable.
Yo, it was 28-3 at one point.
Yeah, 28-3.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was a 25-point lead, like less than half the game to go, and he comes back. Not only comes back, but he annihilates.
Oh yeah.
Like it was an unbelievable thing to watch.
Yeah, that was I don't know. I don't recall ever watching a game like that in my life,
No.
especially with everything that was on the line. There was a lot going on. That was crazy. That was crazy. You could never count out Brady or Belichick, ever.
No, never. And
I mean, imagine being an Atlanta fan and that happening, and realizing that a combination of a few tiny mistakes changed that whole game by Kyle Shanahan, who's now San Francisco's problem.
not
but-
throwing the ball when you're in field goal position. Like, how do you do that with 4 minutes or
That
four
and
minutes?
hiking the ball with so much time left on the play clock and just
well, there was a lot of
whatever.
stuff. I mean, there was that. Like, let's not
Like-
discount. Kyle Shanahan did have a great season, but
he did.
I mean, Donta Hightower had the strip sack as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those little mistakes, like, come on, man. Like that's stuff from I don't know who set up at the Andy Reid clock management school or whatever it was. Because come on,
Yeah, it was
I mean, that was
it was tough to watch.
It was. I mean, it was definitely like a very fun Super Bowl to watch. It was probably, you're right, it's probably up there with one of the greatest Super Bowls ever. I just remember texting you guys, and we were like, everyone was getting happy. Atlanta was scoring. I was around a lot of Jets fans, so they were like getting real hype. I just looked at everybody. I'm like, yo, it's not over.
Yeah.
And going into the third quarter, Tevin Coleman runs it, gets the scores, 28-3. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I have a bad feeling about this for some reason.
Yeah.
What do you know? Tim Brady turns into Tom Brady and starts moving down the field. Score. Donta Hightower, strip sack, score. Like,
Connor takes his pants off.
this dude, yeah, like this guy, and Tim threw a pick six.
Yeah.
And they still, I don't know.
Atlanta
Still won.
just got so worn out. Like I remember, I looked at they showed the breakdown of the plays, and I'm like, wow, like Atlanta really hasn't had the ball. And when they showed like time of possession, like halfway through the third quarter, I was like, that's not good. Like, Atlanta had the ball for like 11 minutes at one point.
Didn't Brady break the Super Bowl passing record as far as yards?
Yeah, I mean, he threw 62 times, but yes, he did. I mean, it was still great to watch, but 466, but yeah.
And James White broke the receptions record. He's a goddamn running back. Like, the Patriots are so boring, but they win.
They're like the Spurs.
The most exciting play was that bobbled ball. That had nothing to do with how well the play was ran. It just was luck.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
He made that catch. I was like, Patriots are winning.
That was an amazing catch. Like, that took a lot of concentration.
That catch made everyone forget about Julio's catch on the last drive.
Hold on. Let's talk about Julio for a second because he had a great game.
Yeah.
He had a really great game with 2 great catches, and that did get erased by that shoe catch. Shut up, Draymond.
He's going to be one of those.
Communicating with Draymond Green?
Go ahead. Stop. Sorry.
He's going to go into one of the more forgotten plays in sports history, with like Rajay Davis's home run, like big performances in big games that go under the radar because they didn't win.
Yeah, I mean that was a crushing blow for Atlanta. That's like I think regardless of what happened, people were gonna call out of work, not go to school, regardless, especially if they won. Oh my God! I told my boy, I'm like, yo, we're going to Atlanta if they win. We're going. But that loss, like they were showing on NFL Network, I was watching. You said everyone called out of work and school because they were so depressed.
That was crazy. I mean, I can't imagine being that hyped up. Like, I was having so much fun watching that game.
I was too. Their first possession, Devontae Freeman. I'm confusing black people here. Devontae Freeman is breaking off 30, 40-yard run on the first drive. It was like, oh, man, it started off so great and then ended great but miserable at the same time.
I'm still very upset.
I'm not upset. I mean, it's Tom Brady. You can never count him out.
Yeah,
that was a good win.
That definitely it cemented his legacy for sure.
But it was at that moment where I realized that I fucked up because football season ended and I didn't know what to do.
With that, we'll move from the best team in the league to the worst team in the league.
Yeah, and we'll do that.
Best prospect in this upcoming draft, Myles Garrett out of A&M. He's not going to attend the NFL draft, more than likely because he's going to be picked by the Browns.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even that. Like, dude, you're getting drafted. You not everyone has that opportunity, but like,
especially
the fact that he's really trying to dictate where he goes to make a video telling Jerry Jones, Tony Romo.
Yeah, he's not the only player to ever do it. Who the?
I know, but
why does it seem like no matter whatever the big name is, they want to go to the Cowboys?
That too. Seriously.
I just want to be on the Cowboys. Just do whatever you have to do. Trade Tony Romo and 18 first-round picks. I want to go to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Well, that's the publicity that they get down there. But
people are Cowboys fans. Everyone.
Yeah, but they also know that going to the Cowboys, you're going to get a lot more coverage than going to the fucking Browns.
Yeah, but it's not even that. All right, but say this. What if they don't trade Tony Romo and he's sitting there at number 1 and the Browns are sitting there at number 1? You just told them basically like, I'm no. Like
there's no way they're gonna get a first-round pick for Tony Romo.
No, I don't think so.
No way. The Patriots could get a first-round pick for Garoppolo, I think. I think some teams are desperate enough to leech on to the Pats.
You know what it is? Like it's not even saying that Tony Romo's not worth it because he is a good quarterback.
It's the age and the injury history.
Yeah, his health is a concern and his age. That's the problem. Yeah, I mean, he's in a win now move.
If he goes to Denver, he's going to immediately put them back in the AFC West conversation.
You know, they might get a first from Denver, depending on how bad they want him and how bad it all depends. They might, you never know. But I just don't understand. Like, the only people that are happy are the people who are getting, like, benefits out of it. For example, like, obviously it's not the first time it happened with Myles Garrett trying to dictate where he goes. Obviously, Dallas fans are excited. Dallas is excited. They would love for that to happen. But everyone else is looking at you like, oh, you're a scumbag. Like, you're getting drafted. Not everyone gets this opportunity. Same thing with Eli. Obviously, sure, Giants fans are okay with it. We got 2 Super Bowls out of it. But everyone else viewed him as a scumbag that day.
But I mean, honestly, look at the situation that Rivers is in. He's a great quarterback.
Yep.
He's now moving cities. He doesn't know where he wants to be. I mean,
he never quite got to the big game. I mean, he was
never quite got there.
one of the better offensive quarterbacks we've seen in our generation.
Yeah, and it's crazy that the debate, they were having a debate like a few weeks ago talking about would Phillip get into the Hall of Fame, and I don't know. I don't feel like he should.
I mean, he's top 10 in a couple categories.
I mean, he's a great quarterback. I just don't feel like it should come down to Super Bowl wins and losses all the time.
Yeah,
well, if that's the case, Randy Moss isn't getting in.
Exactly.
Marino won't be in.
Terrell Owens is never getting in.
Brian Dawkins.
Apparently. Yeah, Brian Dawkins isn't going to get in because he doesn't have a Super Bowl, right?
You never know. It depends on how these fucking voters go.
I mean, a lot of them do take Super Bowls into consideration, and I think that needs to change.
Yeah.
Because, like, not everyone gets blessed with a Super Bowl, but they're still great.
Dan Marino, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, never won a Super Bowl.
No
one's doubting his greatness. He just never got one.
Exactly.
Also a very nice guy.
Oh, yeah, because you met him so many times. You just hung out at his
We lost
house.
Frank.
I'm right here.
No, you're right. We did lose Frank. Oh, we lost everyone. What? Okay. Just going to wait. Talk to myself, I guess. Great fucking podcast, guys. This is
Brian?
Oh, hey.
Hey,
That was really awkward.
what happened?
I talked to myself.
We were talking to ourselves, too. And Frank is still frozen, that dumb face.
Woo!
I'm back.
It's because you turned the light on, Frank.
Oh, that power surge.
No, Frank is just still there.
Okay.
Like,
Little
Yep.
Where did we leave off?
we left off on we were talking about
Pretty much finishing up the Myles Garrett thing.
Yeah.
and
Right.
Arby's had
Hall
a
of
credit
Fame
card
voting.
breach.
Oh yeah, right. We were talking about.
Hey,
yeah,
there's Frank.
I don't know how we rambled into that. That was pretty good though. I like that.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, let's. Anybody got any other thoughts on that?
Nope.
All right.
Moving on to the news that if you follow sports at all, you saw Charles Oakley is now banned from Madison Square Garden following.
He needs to get the help he needs.
I think James Dolan's a shit owner, and the way he approached that was shit.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
You don't take someone who's a legend on the Knicks and a legend in that arena and, treat him like that in public and then go ahead and say he has a problem with alcohol.
They
pretty much just shit on his image.
Yeah.
He has done more for that team, that arena, the whole franchise than Rose and Noah have done. Rose can take his trip up to Chicago whenever the hell he wants. Nothing happens to him, but then Oakley sits right by him and has an issue with him.
Yo,
They should be doing something
there's
with the
more to
regular
that
team.
story. I don't know what happened. Something definitely provoked him to do something. Like he didn't just get up and just start.
He said he was sitting there and they asked him to leave, and then he got heated, why am I getting asked to leave? I bought my own ticket.
Yeah, but he's also said that he's been upset recently because the Knicks haven't included him in any of the anniversary celebrations or anything like that.
Well, no, apparently he doesn't get tickets to games.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Anything.
That's pretty
not including
foul.
any of that.
He has to buy his own tickets and shit, to sit courtside.
That's
Just because
foul.
he openly criticizes Dolan.
Yep.
Who is
That's
I
foul.
feel like he's in the Al Davis Raiders thing, or like Jerry Jones was until this year. Like the owner that has too much control on the team.
Yeah, it's getting bad. The whole franchise right now is just
It's just terrible. And they're-
Horrible.
I
They need
hate
to cut their
every
losses.
second of it.
They got to cut their losses with Melo, like they have to.
They got to cut the losses with the whole team. All of them now, except
Other
for
than
KP.
Porzingis.
Yeah, now you just destroyed everything. They already said free agents are probably not going to sign because of the way Phil Jackson's handling the whole Melo situation, which is true.
Yeah.
It's one thing to make somebody known, make it known, all right, hey, we don't want you here, but to keep going at it like that, it's
And someone of his caliber, who is
yeah.
another one of the guys who's one of the more notable names of this generation basketball.
Yeah,
He came out with LeBron, and I mean, he came out at that time, and he was Carmelo and LeBron used to get packaged together all the time when they first got drafted together.
Yep. Wade and Bosh.
Yeah,
I think His career would have been a lot different if he ended up in Detroit, but Darko kind of ruined that for him.
Oh, Darko.
Fucking terrible.
That'll happen.
Darko's working in the field with overalls right now.
Yeah, he's a kickboxer now. What a great guy.
He was a kickboxer. That career didn't work.
Oh, man.
The only thing Charles Oakley proved to me is that if I saw that nigga outside, I am not fucking with him. I'll tell you that right now. You saw that man with the hand movement? Dude said, like, had that football block and everything going. It was crazy.
He had a finger right in the head of a security guard.
Yeah, he's like 6'10", so he'll throw hands whenever.
Oh, he was throwing, and they were catching him. I'm not messing with him. If I see him, I'm like, good for you.
Well, he wasn't really throwing punches. He was like being like, it was like get the fuck off of me type shit. Like,
he had I'm telling you, his hand movements were crazy. It was unreal. He's just swatting hands away. I loved it. Loved every second of it.
Another quick NBA story. Wasn't on our rundown, but
who cares? What?
Big game coming up this weekend between
the Wizards,
Golden State, and Oklahoma City.
Durant's homecoming.
Oh yeah,
Durant's homecoming. Side story that I just saw: the man that Russell said he was going to kill almost, Zaza's not making the trip at all to Oklahoma City. So, you guys have any opinion on that?
I mean,
he's not even going.
I'd probably be pretty scared to go to Oklahoma City too right now.
Yeah, I think that whole KD thing is like it's almost as bad as, if not as bad as when LeBron left Cleveland.
Yeah,
it's worse in my opinion, just based off the fact that like they were almost there, and then he went to like the arch villain.
They blew, the famous 3-1 lead. They blew a 3-1 lead to the Warriors in the conference finals last year.
And
fucking Warriors, like
when LeBron left, he didn't have near as much as KD had in Oklahoma City.
No,
I mean,
like Oklahoma City was like a piece away. Like they were close. I mean, and Russ is dominating this year, but
Steven Adams is finally coming into his own, and a lot good is happening with that team. If they had KD right now, I think they'd be a contender for second place in that conference.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy stuff. Like the pressure that's on the Warriors this year is incredible. Like if they don't,
they had the best record in the NBA history.
Yeah,
he still blew the lead.
And they still blew it. If they blow it this year again, Ginger Snaps Curry's gonna off himself. He has to. He has to. There's no way he can come back from
having off himself. I promise you that.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Is he happening in this bad anytime soon, Frank? Because you know him so well, right?
No, his money, Aisha, he's not off himself. I just said
he doesn't make
two things: his money and Aisha.
He doesn't make enough money. He's got one of the lower salaries for his position.
Yeah, but Under Armour's paying him enough to make him happy. And then he's going to get a big raise when he becomes a free agent.
How do you know this? You talk to him? You know these things?
Yeah, he let me borrow a few bucks and told me how much he actually
a few bucks?
Yeah, like $7 million.
He doesn't carry a few bucks on him. Shut the hell up.
All right. So there's a lot of randomness in the NBA. We followed up. Brian thought up a question the other day. He's been thinking of a lot of them. And these are going to be going up as a poll.
Brian's polls.
Yes.
Brian's polls.
I want you to respond to my poll.
These massive.
I'm going to put up my poll, and I want you guys to respond to it.
Respond.
I want you to think about it. That's all I want to know.
So, Brian,
this just turned into a different type of podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Brian, what is the poll of this week?
I'm looking at it.
What is the poll saying?
All right, so
Brian's magic poll.
Magic poll. His home Depot.
Brian's magic poll. Let's go. I need to hear it. Joey can forget to post it for a week, and then we'll get to it next week.
Can I talk about my poll?
Yeah.
Everyone else is talking about my poll except for me.
We've all been waiting
to talk about your poll.
All right. So, obviously, everyone watched the Super Bowl. Bottom line is, I just want to know, is Tom Brady the greatest quarterback of all time? Yes or no?
I'll start. As much as I hate that guy with my whole entire heart, after that performance, you can't deny his greatness as a quarterback. If he lost, then there'd be no question that he isn't. I don't think you can call someone. I think you can call someone with 3 Super Bowl losses the greatest of all time. I don't think you can, but 5-2 is a huge difference from 4-3 in the Super Bowl, especially with that comeback.
I don't think you could have honestly said he wasn't based off the game, but the fact that he came back from that deficit to do what he did record setting with the same coach he's had with him all along. He is the greatest.
And to tell you the truth, I didn't like Tom Brady until this Super Bowl, and the reason is the balls that man had to shoot that commercial prior to the game.
Oh, Roger that.
Yeah, that's funny.
God, I hated that. I just hated the last part. Like, it was funny when he took off the ring, but when he said that, I'm like, all right.
He's the cheesiest white dude ever. In that commercial,
I don't care.
I don't know. Even Gostkowski, I kind of hate him right now because of that Pepsi commercial.
For how corny that commercial was. Like, he had the fact that he had the balls to do that.
It's amazing.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean,
listen.
This poll, although it's a little more magic here, has been all over sports radio all week, and I've yet to hear anyone
say no.
Have any dispute toward.
I did actually.
Brady.
This morning I was reading. Joe Namath said no.
Montana.
Because he said you can't. He said you can't. Like, this is like the whole, Jesse, you would understand this, like the whole LeBron and Michael Jordan debate.
Yeah.
You can't compare to people from different times as the greatest of all time.
Jordan's more comparable than Brady and Montana. Just because obviously there's like a 15 plus year gap in between them.
And also Montana played the NFL at a different time where there wasn't as much talent. Like, the NFL today
same can be said with LeBron.
Well, yeah. No. The LeBron and MJ thing is that's a lot different.
You know, if I had to play devil's advocate, you could also say, like, right now, this, like, the time that Brady's playing in is the NFL is completely, like, they're becoming more offensively geared. Like, it's more geared toward the offense.
And
so,
also,
you could say that definitely helps his numbers, but.
And the running game doesn't exist as much as it used to either.
Yeah, and Tom, as an offensive player, has played in this era of football where defense wins championships.
But Brady's first Super Bowl was, what, 15 years ago?
Yeah. But he's established dominance over 15.
Yeah, definitely.
It does not matter. It said, like, I saw this thing earlier. It was a picture of Bill Belichick sipping orange juice. It's like, oh, really? He's like, I'll win the Super Bowl with Burger King employees and lacrosse players.
Yeah, he probably would.
I mean, like what Jesse said, LeBron and Jordan are separated by 2 years, their careers. The end of Jordan's and the start of LeBron's. Brady and Montana are separated by a lot longer than that.
No, you're definitely right about that. I can feel that. All right, so then this is also what I want to ask, because this is what other people have been debating. Let's go farther than the greatest quarterback. Do you think he's the greatest football player of all time?
Ooh.
Yes.
You say yes?
Who's better? Are you going to go with Jerry Rice?
People are going Jerry Rice.
I think he's close.
The thing is with me is
they both cheated.
Quarterback is the most important position in all of sports, with shortstop close second. Quarterback, like the thing is that's upsetting is like defensive players like Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, just constant disrespect because they're on the defense. But then again, what are people watching for? If they're not like very adamant fans, they're watching for the offense. They're watching for the touchdowns. They're not watching for the dude who's getting around the edge. They're watching.
You're right.
They're watching for the guy who is going, he's in these crazy passes under pressure outside the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I guess I think it's hard to not even if you're not going to give it to him, it's hard not to put him in the discussion.
I think there's a lot of people that can be in the discussion though.
I do too.
That's a much harder and longer.
I think maybe we could almost dedicate like an entire cast to that.
Yeah.
So if he's, you know what? That's not a bad idea at all.
Who the best NFL player of all time is?
That's not a bad idea at all. We should.
So we're gonna do best all time in all the major sports then, because that'll be fun.
That'll be tough, but I think it should be broken. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with our broken group chat.
Yeah.
Someone will post the polls.
So Brian, Brian will be putting all of these polls up as to whether Tom Brady's the best quarterback and whether he's the best
football player
in the NFL ever. Mm-hmm. So
ever.
With that being said, does anyone have anything else?
Pitchers and catchers report to spring training.
Hey, Mets report in 1 day.
Okay.
3, I believe it is.
1 day. Yeah, I think so.
3? Yeah.
So pretty much whatever point of the matter is, now the football season's over, it is baseball season with hockey season and basketball.
And Brian's going to be upset.
Yeah, I'm just going to off. I'm going to off myself. Screw you, Ginger Snap. I'll do it first.
And then the Nats Stadium's not done yet, so
No one cares, Frank.
No, yeah, Frank, no one cares. Shut up.
Anyway, just to let you guys know, at least Brian and I will be in Washington, D.C. March 10th, so maybe we'll put something special up for you guys.
Yeah, no, we should.
I'm not going to be here. You kicking me out?
Yeah.
I am kicking you out.
I mean, yeah, basically, you ugly nigga.
As long as all the lights are off and we can all the lights off and we can just see your face.
I am sitting at a round table specifically made for us. We'll turn the lights off.
Oh, great. We'll have round table discussion with fucking Frank Floaty.
I'm going to swivel.
Frank, Shannon, Frank Sharp, and
Oh no.
anyway,
And I'll have a stock pot of shrimp for everybody.
River shrimp.
River Shrimp.
River shrimp for everybody.
Anyway,
I'm
with
very
that being said, another productive one. We're just hoping our boy James gets back at some point from going out and clubbing in Orlando or whatever he's
Making
doing.
snickerdoodles.
Hopefully one day you guys will believe us about this Lewis guy. I swear he's not made up. He's alive.
I don't think I'll ever see him again, but I think he's a real person.
I don't think he's just a text bot.
Anyway, Frank, get on that. This is it. We will see you guys soon.
Get on what? What am I getting on?
Yeah.
Turn this shit off. We're done.
No, let's just have a longer conversation. All right.